Hi roses, my name is Tianna and welcome to today's reading. In honor of Valentine's Day, I wanted to make a reading all about your next partner. This reading is for earth signs, so that is if you have an Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising or Venus sign. This reading is for you. If you feel called to this reading otherwise, feel free to stick around. And if this reading resonates, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in other tarot content from me, you can find my Twitter at Tianna Rose Tarot, or use the link in the description box to book a personal reading with me. First, we have the card Last Quarter Moon in Sagittarius, Practice Gratitude. And we have Full Moon in Aries, Cool Your Emotions. So we have strong fire sign energy showing up here. So this person could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This person could also be very active as opposed to passive. Somebody that knows what they want, is willing to take action towards you, who might not always know exactly what they're doing before they act. They could be a little bit impulsive sometimes. But they also have this more passionate, fiery energy, and they want to direct that towards you. They want to have fun with you. They feel very grateful for you being in their life. But sometimes these emotions may be a bit too heightened. They could get out of hand, or that impulsivity could become a bit of a problem. So please keep those things in mind. There's always downsides to any energy. But this person does want to show up for you in all of the ways that they can, and they feel really happy that they have met you. This is likely somebody that you have not met yet or have not started a more serious connection with, but this energy is out there and it is headed your way. It is also an indication for you as you are in this process, whether you have met this person yet or you are still single. Practice gratitude for yourself and what you do have, the people around you, the things that you do that do light you up in this process. And try not to let your emotions take over too much. Give yourself time to breathe. If you feel yourself getting frustrated or things getting too heightened, take a pause, take a breath. Remember that this isn't going to all happen at once, that it might take a little bit of time, but it will be worth the wait. Let's see what else is coming up for your next partner. First, we have the card Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So it is possible that this is about somebody that you maybe were with in the past. It also could indicate that you are currently going through a period of separation with somebody else and trying to figure out whether you want to start dating again, what that might look like going forward. I think with the Cool Your Emotions card, this might be a situation where things have been maybe lots of arguments, maybe lots of going back and forth with someone. And that level of impulsivity or passion can feel really exciting. But if you don't feel a sense of being able to like relax with them or feel grounded with them, at least some of the time, that can end up becoming really exhausting. And so those are important things to consider as you move forward. It also does mean the separation doesn't have to mean like a breakup or a break in a connection. It could mean that this could be something more long distance, or a situation where you meet and then shortly after they have to spend some time apart They could be just especially busy at this certain point in time. And that doesn't mean that they're not still interested in you. It doesn't mean that they're not coming back around, but it will require taking some time for yourself, making sure that you're filling your own cup, and deciding whether you're willing to be patient and ride that out. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So there definitely is this feeling of passion, this energy, this feeling of attraction, bringing you both together like magnets. And again, this can feel really great, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is the most sustainable energy. So you want to make sure that there's more than just chemistry. And lastly, we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So again, this next person that you might meet, whether it is somebody that you've been currently in separation with, going back and forth on and off with someone, or if this is a completely new person, it might not be the connection that you are meant to be with for the rest of your life, or even necessarily a long-term connection. It could be still an important connection, though, to teach you really important lessons that you need to learn. Recognizing perhaps that there is more than just chemistry necessary to maintain a connection, or something about the emotions and the way those are showing up here. The red flags don't necessarily need to be something that is going to completely prevent this connection or mean that it cannot work. But if you find yourself continuing to be stuck in a cycle with somebody and feeling like it's not going the way that you want to, feeling like you're settling, or feeling like you have to ignore these things, that is definitely an indication that you might want to consider moving into a different direction. I do believe that you are calling in an energy that is going to allow you to feel a lot of gratitude for that connection. But for some of you, you might need to go through a connection where you're really grateful for the lessons that you've learned, or specific moments that you've had with this person, but not quite yet meeting somebody that's going to really leave you feeling fulfilled. So please keep that in mind as you continue to approach these things. And remember that you're not wasting time, that these things are still important, that you're learning, you're going through a process, you're dealing with your own things that you're healing from. It is not your fault, and it is perfectly normal to be attracted to the chemistry, to these loud emotions, to somebody that is really moving towards you in a quick manner. But that you want to make sure that there's also room where you feel relaxed with this person, where you feel like you can really just enjoy quiet time together as well, and that is actually moving towards something sustainable and long-term. Thank you, and happy Valentine's Day.